Thank you all so much for stopping by today. So, y'all, we had a lot of rain to pour down this morning, and then our phones went off with a tornado watch. It's not really cold out here. The temperatures are cooling, but it's been very, very windy. But I figured I would get out before it gets dark and do some things that were on my checklist, which is open up these bare root lavenders that we got from the Tractor Supply store. And I really want to show you what they look like when you open them up. So just in case you're thinking about starting lavender from bare root, or you've looked at it and you're like, I wonder what it looks like, I'm going to show you now. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Quickly, let me just let you know that this is the Munstead variety of lavender. It is for hardiness zones 5 through 9. It has full sun, and they just kind of show you how to plant it. Now, since this is a bare root, we're going to start it inside. I'm going to take it back inside, but we're going to start it in containers. We're in Georgia zone 8A, and what I will tell you, with the humidity, not so much the heat, but the humidity, I've always had better luck growing all of my lavender in containers. And so what I'm going to also do is link our free container gardening guide, where it goes through the steps of things that you need to think about when you're growing in containers. Because what I will tell you is, growing in container versus growing in ground versus growing in a raised bed, it's a little bit different, and you need to know these important things when growing in containers. So go ahead, make sure that you click that link that we put in the description. So here's just some additional information based on where you may stay, how deep to plant the lavender, if you're going to plant it in ground. And so I always say, read over the description, how to plant it, so that you can set the plant up for success. But again, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to plant ours in containers. Okay, so you just saw me just kind of take it out the box. I'm going to go ahead and take it out the bag so I can show you what it looks like as a bare root. I can see some greenery growing off of it, or some green. But when you get it, it looks like this, okay? Do y'all see it? So I could see some green here where it's starting to come to life. And actually, y'all, hold on. It said one, but it looked like we're going to make two out of this. Now, it is one. It is, yeah, it's supposed to be just one lavender. But look at us. We lucked up. It's two different ones, because I'm going to take this root. Now what I am going to do is soak it in this water just for a few minutes, like this. I have, since it rained, this would be the perfect pot. So we're going to soak it in here. I'm just going to put the roots in here for a few minutes just to get those ready. We're going to soak it probably for about 20-30 minutes. Then I'll come back, and we're just going to put it in some basic containers, and I'm going to put it under the grow lights, and I'm actually going to put it on the heating mat, and we are going to see how it grows over the next few weeks. So make sure that you tap that subscribe button, because I really want to carry you along as we go through the process of actually growing this inside, or planting it inside, and then once it's ready, we'll put it outside. So let me show you really quick what we have, because all of a sudden, it's not daylight savings time, it just started getting dark, and I want to get these watered, and I also want to, I'm going to put them inside like I said before. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because I actually had to move a few cool weather plants inside that we started from seed, the nasturtium, is not because they can't take the cool weather, but they're still really small, and it's supposed to get down to 30 tonight. So I just hardened them off probably like a week ago. They've been outside, they've been growing, but they're small, and so I don't want to risk losing them because I think later on this week it's supposed to actually get down to like 19. So during the day I'll bring them back out when it's in the 40s and the 50s, but at night when it drops to those temps, I'm going to bring them back in, just because I don't want to start all over. I've worked too hard on those, and so I'm going to do the same thing for these lavenders, because they've been in the package, and it's not that they can't withstand the cold, but these are bare root. So I'm just going to put them in the seed starting room and just let them start to leaf out, because if you can see, they're starting to get a little new growth. And I know a lot of people, when they get bare root like this, they're like, wait a minute, they look like they're about to check out. But make sure you hit that subscribe button, because these are eventually going to start growing like new growth, as you can see right here. But I'm going to keep them under the grow lights. I'm also going to keep them on a heating mat. And so I want to take you all along on the process. As I was letting the roots soak, and remember, it was only supposed to be one, but we got a package where we got a little bonus. This is the bonus one right here. So we actually got 3. These are the big 2, but this one had one that was just kind of hanging off. I put them in these particular pots right here because the roots were long and I wanted to give them enough room. And so y'all thought I was gonna forget, but I was able to put do my labels, and I just put that these are the Munstead lavenders, and we got them from the Tractor Supply store. So I'm gonna go ahead and water them, let the water drain off really good, and then probably in about 30 to 45 minutes we'll go ahead and move them inside to the seed starting room, and I'm just going to watch them and monitor them and water them. I'm not going to put any mulch on right now because they're going to be inside. So be sure to put in the comments, have you ever grown bare root lavender before? We have, and they've done good. Most of the ones that I take out the package, again, they look like this, but give them a little bit of time and they'll start putting on new growth. So as always, thank you all so much for watching this video. Make sure you share this video with your family and your friends. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead, tap that subscribe button. Make sure you tap the bell so that you can receive notification each and every time we upload a new video. Again, thank you all so much for watching. And until the next video, bye-bye.